Hello, ladies and germs. It's me, Ryan. And I'm here to narrate some Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess today. And I'm doing post-recording narration for this episode. Specifically because apparently when I recorded it, something happened to my microphone. And I just don't know what. I'm not sure. Because I don't test my setup every time I record a new video. So, I guess there's room for issues. Clearly, now that we, see this happening. But, yeah, I don't know. Usually it's fine. Normally I will just stop recording, produce the video, and, go on my merry way, and then just open up OBS again next time I want to record. And all my settings should be the same from last time, except for this time, in which they were not. So the really tough thing about this one is that I'm just going to narrating as I'm watching the video, so it's going to be hard to make decent cuts, so prepare for this to be janky, at best. I'm really not looking forward to sitting here for an hour and 42 minutes and trying to come up with something to say the whole time. I don't really just want to give a play-by-play on what's happening on screen, but I don't think there's much more that I can do, really. Oh, look at he's trying to use the super attack to kill all of these puppet things all at once. Succeeded. Did you save me? Thank you. Listen, since you're so nice, let me tell you something. There's a really pretty wooded area on the other side of this cliff. I climbed over there, but when I tried to get deeper into the woods, those guys attacked me. What's in those woods, anyway? Or, sorry, I guess that reading should have been, what's in those woods, anyway? So there's another section of forest beyond the cliff. Alright, Ryan, let's go. I guess to catch up, if you've forgotten, on the previous episode, I defeated the Lakebed Temple. And from there was cursed by Zant to become a wolf, even in the non-twilighted world. Midna was also cursed or poisoned or something. What? Why? Why did I just jump off the edge there? That was stupid. Yeah, Midna was cursed as well. She was dying, and we were forced to go back to Hyrule Castle, where Princess Zelda so kindly gave her life force to Midna to cure her. Unfortunately, that resulted in Princess Zelda just sort of vanishing away into the ether. So now I guess this is the Legend of Midna, because Zelda be dead. And that's pretty much that. So now we are on a quest to find a way to unwolfify Link. And I don't remember why we went this way exactly. Maybe Zelda said something about going to the Sacred Forest Grove or whatever. Oh, here we go with one of these. I'm just gonna skip ahead to the... Wait, no. I can't. We're just unlocking the wolf. We're not actually learning the thing. That'll be later. But we can skip ahead. We don't need to watch this. Alright, so there's a new golden wolf over there. Just south of the castle. In that, river way? Strange. I wonder how one would get there. But, changing topics quickly, and speaking of things that we can skip, Sacred Grove. This silly little section involves chasing a skull kid around the Lost Woods. Oh, it's another Howling Stone already. Oh, right, because I howl the stone to summon the skull kid. Yeah, but you chase around the skull kid and you find him and you beat him up 3 times, and then you can finally get through to the actual Sacred Grove. It's actually kind of a boring section, and I'm going to be doing it again later. So I think I'm just going to cut this one out. Because it's just redundant, and I don't know why Nintendo mistakenly thought this was fun enough to force you to do twice, because it's not. We'll just wait for little Skull Kid to pop out of the trees, because he's got a kind of a neat design in this game that's way different from the Ocarina of Time Skull Kids. I like it. It's not quite as iconic, but it's pretty cool looking, I think. His face kind of reminds me of a cross between the Majora's Mask Moon and Emil from Nier. He doesn't really look like either of them, but that's just what he reminds me of. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna skip past this, because this is dumb and boring. Okay, so we played Skull Kid's stupid little hide-and-seek game. Now it's time for a real battle against him. He's gonna get mad. He's gonna summon a bunch of his little leafy puppet minions here. And so your job is to kind of try to get past them or destroy them. And then give Skull Kid a big old smack in his big dumb face. Which is harder than it sounds, because as soon as you get up on the little platforms that he's standing on, boom, he disappears. So you gotta hit him with one of these super attacks, I believe. When you do it in round 2 later, you get to do it as Human Link, or Hylian Link, I guess, would be the more correct way of saying it. That sucked. Aw. And it's so much easier because you can just snipe him with arrows, and yeah, you basically don't even have to try. See? This is so dumb. Tee, I'm gonna get away, because I'm a big weenie. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's smart. I think I figured it out at this point, that you're supposed to hit him while he's blowing his horn, maybe? I don't know. I've played this game many times, and I think every time I forget how you're supposed to actually deal with this fight, because it's just so blah. No, go now. Hurry. Past Ryan, hurry. No. Oh. As a fun little aside, as I'm narrating this narration, recording this narration, I have long since finished playing Twilight Princess. I finished it about 2 months ago at this point, and in the meantime, I have played through both Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, not in that order, because that's the wrong order, but I played through them both. So it's been a hot minute since I actually recorded this video, and I'm just trying to remember what the heck I said to fill in the time while I was originally doing it. So look, now I'm taking out all the leafy dudes to prompt him to spawn more so I can get up and smack him in his dumb face. Hee Bye. And now we're allowed into the Sacred Grove. At which point, we... Okay, so apparently recording audio does not keep my monitor from going to sleep mode. Good to know. Now we're in the Sacred Grove, and I'm going to stand there for a second. And I'm going to wander over here, and we're going to play a minigame. Because why not? That's what you do in between dungeons in Zelda. You play minigames, right? Unfortunately, this minigame sucks, and is very hard. And if I recall correctly, it takes me like 15 minutes to figure out. So good news! I'm just gonna skip right past it. Once it starts, anyway. I guess I could skip past it now. You don't need to listen to this howling song. There's a baby freaking out in the hallway outside, and it was so loud, I thought somebody was in my condo. It scared the ever-loving crap out of me. Okay, yeah, so you have to guide these guardians around, and one jumps the same direction as you, one jumps the opposite direction as you, and you have to figure out how to get them on those two little starting points. And it sucks, and I hate it, because my brain does not work in the kind of way that it needs to figure out this kind of puzzle. So yeah, it took me forever, and we're just gonna skip over to the point where I solved it. Oh, damn! He gets it! Alright, well, you know what? I thought I was exaggerating a bit when I said it would take me 15 minutes to solve this puzzle, but it was almost 10. It might have been 10. I didn't really keep track of when the puzzle started, but... Oh boy. That was painful. But good news. We get to go up into this cool little nostalgic place. Check it out. Oh. What's this? Master Sword? It really is a Legend of Zelda game, isn't it? It's lighting up. It's sensing me. The chosen man. Poof. So that's the thing that Zant stuck in Link's head to turn him into a wolfie. And then Link's just like, oh, this sword gave me the power to be a human again. I'm gonna take it. But I guess that's kind of what Link does. He just finds stuff and takes it, so. The sword accepted you as its master. So epic. Such square fingers. This thing is the embodiment of the evil magic that Zant cast on you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast. This thing is too dangerous. It's probably for the best if we just leave it here, hmm? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'd be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted. Yes, since Xanth was kind enough to give this to us, we should be thankful and use it all we can. If you need it, just call me. I want to keep a low profile, so I'll hide in your shadow when you're human, but I can change you whenever. You can be a wolf anytime you like. Also, thanks to this thing, you can warp whenever you want by switching into wolf form. Hey, but listen, Ryan. I've got a little favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me to find something called the Mirror of Twilight? It's hidden somewhere in Hyrule. Yes, the Mirror of Twilight. Our last potential link to Zant. Okay. Oh, oh, big yawn. Oh boy, I am sleepy. I'm always sleepy though, so I bet you're used to it if you've watched any of these videos. Me constantly yawning because I'm boring myself to sleep. What's that jingle jangle? Is it under a rock? I don't think it is. Pass, Ryan, you know this. It's not under a rock. Yeah. There you go. I knew you could do it, buddy. Nice catch. I got a snail. Yay. And a dead end. Yeah, that is a dead ass end. Oh, shoot. Another big yawn. So what happened here? Okay, I did just figure out that I need to warp my way away. Good. For some reason I thought that I stuck around in there trying to find a way out for some reason. Am I gonna fiddle around on the map for a while? Fiddle around on the map for a little while. Little bit. Little bit. Back in Hyrule Castletown, or near Castletown. I guess I'm gonna run up to the drawbridge and get a letter. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here comes the postman. Every single freaking time. Mr. Ryan, wait! Greetings, Mr. Ryan. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Telma. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Let's see what the letter reads. Ryan, there are some folks I want you to meet, so come to my bar right away. These guys will be powerful allies for you. You heard me. Come by. I'll be waiting at my Castletown bar. Telma. Alright, so I guess it's back to Telma's bar. Oh, I guess we're gonna stop to talk to this guy for a little while. So I've got some extra rupees to throw away. How long am I gonna talk to him now? I don't know. $150. Yeah, okay. I could recall doing most of that donating off camera because you have to donate 1,000, and I didn't want you to have to watch me standing there clicking donate 50 over and over and over again forever. So, and then I came to this poor side of town because I forgot which way I was supposed to go. Why am I going this way? I'm very confused. Oh, am I gonna go do that? Oh, yeah, because I have the claw shot now, so I can do this other minigame. The Star Game. And here you go, folks. If you were waiting for Tingle's appearance in Twilight Princess, this guy is about as close as you're gonna get. I don't know if that was the intent, but there's nothing even remotely Tingle anywhere else in here. Oh, greetings and salutations, good sir. Welcome to the Kingdom of Hopes and Fondest Dreams. In this place, you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that boggles minds. It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing this star game. The rules are exceedingly simple. So all you must endeavor to do is track down all the glowing orbs and collect them before all the time runs out. Rather outstanding name, I must say. Step right up. Shyness be gone. It's only 10 rupees. Who's up to the challenge? Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you enter the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, are you at the ready? Then away we go! And I believe that the point is to... You're supposed to like find a starting point and then jet across back and forth to collect them all in a quick and efficient manner. I don't remember if I got it the first time. It's gonna be tight. Oh, I did it! Yay! Go me! Impossible. Oh, what a happy day this is. The debut of a new star. Showers of applause all around. To the star, I give this. Big quiver, 60 arrows, more than you'll ever need. Very well. The next stage will be one created just for you, good sir. I would expire should you decline. Please, you must try it when it is ready. I shall remember this. And he doesn't have the one set up, or the next round set up, until you acquire another item. So, we'll do that when that happens. And this is a cute little... I like this. I like this a lot. These little girls were watching, and now they're like, oh, he did it! He's so cool! And little hearts pop out of them. I like it. And then they're colored green, red, and blue, so they're like kind of referencing Din, Nairu, and Furore, the three goddesses. Oh, am I meeting Agatha for the first time? Or did I just talk to that guy for no reason? Oh, boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper. But you're not a bug. You're a person. Still, you're wearing those clothes, so that tells me you like bugs too. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. You have an audience with the Princess of the Bug Kingdom. Agatha is my name. I've invited the 24 golden bugs of the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what. But they're not here, that's for sure. If you see them, would you please bring them here to Agatha's castle and tell them the princess awaits? Oh boy, if you have a bug with you now, please give it to me. The ball must begin. Have you brought a bug for Princess Agatha's ball? And so this is where the bugs you find around the overworld come into play. You can trade them in to Agatha for prizes. And I forget exactly how the rules work, but for every bug you turn in, the first one of each set, you get 50 rupees. And for when you turn in the second bug of each set, she gives you 100, I think. And I don't know, is it after the first pair, maybe? Do I get it this time? I don't know. At some point, she gives you a big wallet. And then when you turn in all the bugs, she gives you the giant wallet. Okay, yeah, first bug, you get the big wallet. Cool. So it's funny. The funny thing is, if you have a bug, you tell her no, and you try to leave. I know you have bugs. Which is just one of those things about the character of Twilight Princess that I really appreciate. It's just, I don't know, it's got a certain sense of humor to it. It's very weird, and I like it. And this, oh man, I'm going to the fortune teller. This is great. This is a great feature, and I wish they had this in every Legend of Zelda game. Because you can come into this fortune teller. And, you know, you talk to her and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read it out. So she asks to tell your fortune for 10 rupees. And you can say career. And she'll tell you where you need to go next to progress the story. Or you can say love. And this happens. And she gives you a hint to the location of a piece of heart. She doesn't tell you how to get the piece of heart or exactly where it is. But she gives you a screenshot kind of thing of where there is a piece of heart. And I think that is great. Because, like, the pieces of heart are basically my metric for measuring whether you've 100%ed a Legend of Zelda or not. I'm not, you know, super big on finishing training sequences or, like, Skulltula or Poe collections or anything like that. I'm in it for the hearts. So the fact that there is an in-game hint system to help you guide you towards all those hearts, and it's just as an easy way to keep track of the ones that you haven't found yet. Like, it's great. It's great, and I do wish it was in every Zelda game. It would just make them that much less tedious. And I don't care if the hints are vague, like, just point me in the general area of where there might be a heart, so I can start looking there. Like, let me figure it out on my own, yeah, but give me an idea of where I should be looking. That's all I want, really. Oh, and I'm gonna keep talking to this guy? I guess because I got a bunch of money from Agatha. And I'm gonna be a really great example for these little girls. Because I'm gonna, like, they're gonna follow me around and then they're gonna watch me spend all my money donating to... I'm not sure what that guy's cause is. I wasn't reading his text. Probably for something worthwhile, I hope. Save the orphans, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this lady's kind of funny, too. If you didn't catch that dialogue, she said that the fortune teller told her that she would meet her soulmate outside the front door there. So she's waiting for guy to come to talk to her, and Link shows up and she's like, oh, well, I was told that my dream man would come by and talk to me, but you're not really my type, so I'm just gonna keep waiting here. No offense. Poor Ryan is confused about how to get that treasure chest. And did I ever figure out how to get it? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. But poor Agatha, there's a bug like right there and she didn't even notice. She can smell them in my pockets, but she's like, I don't know, 50 feet away. I think she could smell one right there. Maybe, probably. Am I just goofing around now? What's happening? There's like an hour left of this episode. At least before I do any more cuts. Am I just goofing? Oh man. It's gonna make it so much harder to fill time with explanations. Oh, so this is the point. I vaguely remember when I got here. I started explaining how... You know how there's that wolf that appears, like, on the map? I thought it was on that river section where you have to fly the cargo rock. And I got so confused because I had never gone out the south exit of Castletown. So I didn't know this area was here, so I kept going up and down the river in a vain attempt to try to find that wolf on the river. Little did I know, it's actually in this little field area. So, yeah, my first playthrough of this game, a little bit embarrassing. Oh no. Ryan, what are you doing? I hope you're just going into that grotto. There was 100 rupees in the grotto. It was boring, so I cut it out. You're welcome. There's a weird looking flower patch there. Agatha's moved. She does that. She walks around this little field area. It's kind of cute. There's a Goron here. He needs some hot spring water to give him the power to destroy all of that landslide, to form a shortcut between this southern field and the rest of the southern field. I haven't unlocked the hot spring water in Castletown yet, though, so I can't help him. And here's that gold wolf I was talking about earlier. Just roll my way over there. I don't remember what this skill is. Helm Splitter? Do I have that yet? We meet again. This next is the greatest of the hidden skills I have taught you to this point, and it may test the limits of your endurance. Do you still wish to master it? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the backslice. Now then, come at me. Yeah, I'm pretty good at backslice. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My fourth hidden skill is the Helm Splitter. Oh, I was right. Let it be hewn into your mind. It is impossible to circle around and perform a backslice against fully armored enemies that move swiftly in combat. Against such foes, you must first use a shield attack to make them flinch, but then quickly press A. You will leap into the air over the enemy's head and greet them with your blade by immediately striking from behind. This is the Helm Splitter. Show it to me. Hit him. What ails you? Right after the Helm Splitter is the perfect time for subsequent attacks. If you get behind an enemy, do not hesitate to attack. Here you go. Impressive. Do not miss your chance to land a Helm Splitter with A after your shield attack. The fourth hidden skill, the Helm Splitter, has been passed on. Shink! There are still 3 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next skill. May we meet again. Alright, I wonder where I'm off to now. Just gonna go look over this cliff. Yep, that's a cliff. That's a big hole. Some weird shading happening on the grass there. And then back up into Castletown. Oh, I've got to go to the bar. I've just been wasting time doing things around town instead of completing the mission. You know, the thing that I had set out to do. Oh yeah, this is the kid that wants to sell spring water. That's right, Ryan. To the bar. And I think I got confused here because the marker flag is not on the bar, it's somewhere else? Oh no, this is where I was talking about how I got confused by where that wolf was and was going up and down the river. So, how long are we going to be on the map here? Okay, good. Telma's bar, we're here. Let's talk to Telma. Oh my, if it isn't Ryan. You made it. How have you been, honey? I don't remember what voice I did for her. Mercy, but you have good timing. I was just talking about you. Hey everyone, introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Ryan. You remember what I told you before, honey? These are those friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbing turn of events in the Western Desert, so he's gonna check it out. He's an older man named Oru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him, okay, honey? Well, you've come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly bunch. I have nothing to say. Definitely not someone from your past.
Oh, hello there. You must be Ryan, correct? I'm Shad. Wonderful to meet you. Tell me all about all you've been up to. You're rather formidable. I'm rather not, I'm afraid. Well, I'm formidable in book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, if the history and legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away.
It's Ashe. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war as though I was his son. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of the regimen, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah? Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountain to the north of Hyrule, it's unlike any mountain I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but things happen there that happen on no other mountain I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away, yeah? Alright, well, I met everybody. Time to walk out. But I feel like... Ooh, who's this?
What do order? I do believe I'll start with the meat.
That's a good place to start. Don't load up on carbs before you get your meat. I think I walk out here and it's like, oh, I don't have a new destination. Did I miss something? And I totally did miss something. Or I'm like, oh, the flag is still in the bar. What the heck? What are you trying to tell me, minimap? Use your words. And then, did I get the flash of inspiration right away? I hope so. How's Ilya doing? Okay, no. Telma doesn't have anything else to say. Go see Oru. Oh, well, that's... Oh, Telma tells me to look at the map. Okay. I was hoping that I figured it out on my own, but I guess that's a bit much to ask of me. There we go. New destination achieved. Yeah, why yes, Minna, I would like to warp. It's not that far away, but any shortcut is great. I wonder how much time I'm going to waste around here. Transform to human. Are we going to go straight for Auru? 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 Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, a fairy. Nice. Boop. Well, I guess we're gonna check out this cave. I think this is a big one. Oh yeah, this is a big one. So this is a cave where it's just like you walk into a room and you get a choice of 3 ways to go. And then you just do that over and over until you find the end. And it's a big old maze. I think anything that doesn't leave you forward is a dead end, though, so it's not really a maze, I guess, in the traditional sense. I don't think you can actually get lost. Plus, you get the mini-map, so it's not that big of a deal. Even if you do kind of feel disoriented, you can clearly see where you are and have been. But it's still, like, just walking through samey rooms over and over again. So maybe I'll just zoom ahead to when I find neat stuff and cut out the rest. How's that sound? Alright, so there's a little exit. Shiny pillar of light you can see there. I wonder what this final treasure could possibly be. Oh, rubies, maybe? Rubies? Oh, a piece of heart, of course, of course. Oh, what a fool I was. Rupees. So if you noticed the mini-map there, that was a pretty long, like, baby dungeon. And while I certainly enjoy exploring those little bite-sized dungeons, I don't know, I just feel like they're probably not that interesting to watch. Oh, much like these Howling Stones. But here comes another one. It's the 3rd one in this video. I don't know if it's better to get a bunch of them out of the way at the same time or to spread them out, but spread them out. Anyway, we probably don't need to watch this bit, so let's see where he lands. So that wolf is... oh, somewhere we haven't explored yet. Interesting. I wonder when we'll end up over in that direction. Oh, look, it's another Poe. Seems like they're everywhere, doesn't it? Well, there are 60 of them across the world. At some point, I thought there were 100. And I might say that in subsequent videos, but there are 60. There are, in fact, 60. I learned that near the end when I had collected like 40 of them, thinking I was going to get a prize for 40. I did not. Then I looked up, oh, when is the next prize? It's for getting all 60. And it's just a whole buttload of rupees. So, completely pointless. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Ryan, is it? You do know Telma, don't you? I am Auru. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I have heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Ryan? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison, built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. The desert at World's End. It still holds the cursed mirror and malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place. So I have come to learn the truth. Master Ryan, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes. Ah, is that so? Then let good old Aru help you out. You see Lake Hylia below us? A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this.
You got Aru's memo. Show it to Fire for something.
See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. I don't know what I'm doing here on the map. I know where Fire is. Why am I... Oh, I think I was confused about those little icons. They're clocks, and they represent minigames. But there was a point when I had no idea what they were. And I think this is when I'm sort of sussing it out for myself. And that's the fishing hole, which we'll never see. Because there's no point. There's a bottle there and a piece of heart. But I will collect those off screen. I think. Pretty sure I do. No, I guess you just have to keep watching all these episodes to find out. There's a hook for you. Will Ryan go to the fishing hole? Will he do what he loves best and play video game fishing? Find out, maybe, on one of the next 10 episodes of The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Is it 10? I don't remember how long this one went, but I think it's long. It is... Hold on. I have this thing open. 14. Okay, so this is number 7? This is episode 7. So this is the halfway point once you get to the end of this one. What was I saying even? I don't know. Totally lost. Oh no, Ryan, what are you doing? Don't go over here. You can't get that Poe. You know you have to play the chicken game to get that Poe. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna bounce against that wall for like a full minute. Try to glitch the camera into letting me up there. If that is something that's possible, I would like to know it. But, can you do gainers in this game, or is that just, like Ocarina of Majora's Mask kind of thing? I don't even know how to do them. I just watched a lot of speedruns, so I've seen them happen many times, and I don't really... I don't recall if anyone ever actually explained what it is or how it works, but I know it's a thing, so you can jump up on ledges. So, fella, I guess you like the ride, huh? Not a bad bit of fantastication. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, and without waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? Oh, that's not how you hand someone a letter. You equip the letter and then press the button assigned to it. No, no, no! Oh, no, I'm gonna play the chicken game. I'm hitting the 1 hour 16 minutes mark. At this point, pre-cuts, just for posterity, so you know. Still got 26 minutes left of this to narrate over. But I think once I'm done with this chicken game, I'm going to go back to pressing forward to where I'm supposed to be going. So, hopefully... This guy freaks me out. It's just... Look at his face. It's so clowny and terrifying. I'll pick the brown chicken. So I think the different colored chickens fly slightly differently. Like, I think the darker ones go faster but don't turn as well or something. Or maybe it's the opposite way and the white chickens go faster and don't turn as well. I don't really know for sure if there is actually a difference or if it's all like psychosomatic. And you think, well, there's different chickens, there must be different or a reason to pick them, right? No, probably not. It probably isn't. Oh, am I just gonna do it once to get the... Oh no, I missed. I overshot, and the brown chicken doesn't turn well. And I think if I had let go like a microsecond earlier, he would have grabbed the ledge. That's tragic. Okay, back to the chicken hutch. Those bulgy eyes. Man, stuff of nightmares. Alright. Black chicken? Does it say anything about me that I instinctively thought the brown and black chickens would be the best? Just curious. I don't think it does. So if you're reading into it, maybe don't. Am I gonna go for it? Oh. Third prize. Not great. 20 rupes. Oh. If 20 rupes are the third prize, what's on that bottom ledge? Oh, you be careful. You be careful. Don't you go careening off the side. Lose your chance. It's gonna be 5 rupees? 10 rupees? Oh yeah, because tenors are a thing. They're the yellow ones. So that's just enough to pay to launch yourself back up to the chicken hutch. But then you can't pay to rent a chicken to fly down. Yeah, good thing I got the 20 above, so. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. No, I didn't equip the letter. I got a bad feeling about this. No, you're gonna do it again? Really? Ooh, looks like I'm on a good course to get that top prize though. Slow down, man, slow down. Ah, you idiot. You didn't slow down. Ugh. Please equip the letter and come back to this later. No! Okay, we're going way out of the range of the blue rupee. Gonna head to the left a little bit more so we can get a nice wide angle on this. And oh, it's looking good. Hold back, slow down. Oh, perfect landing. Perfect landing, bro. Nice job. Now the heart. 100 rupees? For that? Now the hardest part is to drop down to this next ledge without... because you can't see the shadow. And if you miss, it's like, oh, farts, I have to go play the stupid chicken game again. Yay, now don't jump off. There's the piece of heart we're looking for. Was it worth it? Yes. And this is the 50 rupee or a stamp? Stamp. You've got the freaked out cuckoo sticker, stamp, whatever the heck it is. Oh man. 20 minutes to go. This is hard. I'm glad I don't do it this way. I'm glad that I just ramble while playing instead of trying to talk over the gameplay that has already happened. This is tough. I don't I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting, maybe. To readjust my chair here. Maybe it's kind of interesting to see how I react to my own gameplay rather than reacting to the gameplay itself or to the game itself. It's curious. It's something to think about, I guess. Maybe not. Don't think about it too hard. Hey, going to the desert. Going to the desert. Look at it, it's huge. We're gonna get lost here for sure. Wait, Ryan. Before we go on, there's something I want you to know. Do you remember that the spirit said about the fused shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. Oh, and a flashback. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, fitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. It is really hard to read this text without glasses. This is the history of the Twilight as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I am a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. Okay. Cool. It was a peaceful place, until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. Oh, we've been murdering your people. That's not good. I'm sorry. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. I hung on that dialogue box for a while. I guess I read it improperly and had to start again. But there's another tale told by my people. Now the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light. They left one link between the light and the darkness.
Is it me, Link?
Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule.
Oh, not me, Link.
It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Don't even get a choice. Link's just like, yeah, for you, Midna, anything. And we'll see why later. Gerudo Desert. Look, you can see Lake Hylia. It's so pretty from this vantage point. I'm just gonna stare at that rock for a while. There's horrible things under the sand here. These little guys will chase you incessantly. They're... I think they're not quite as bad as levers, but they're pretty bad.
Oh, yay, money! That's what I needed. I don't have a ton of that already.
Ah, stupid fidgety thing. You hit the rock. You can't swim in rocks. Ooh. What's that big thing? Ooh, what's that big thing? Ooh, a little treasure box. What could be in it? Oh, arrows. I thought it was going to be rupees again. Imagine that. Oh, what's happening? What you doing? Why? No, just walk around it, man. Walk around the fissure. There you go. There you go. Don't try to latch onto the pea hat that's flying away from you. You can just walk around it. It's not as if it's a chasm with no end. There seems to be some sort of arena type area here. I wonder what that's about. Oh jeez. I'm really getting tired. I should have had a nap today. Uh-oh. They saw me. This is why you always wear the Hawkeye and snipe everything before you get anywhere. Oh! Oh! Never mind, 360 no skill, baby. I don't know what that really means. Or if anyone says that anymore. Yeah, kids still play Call of Duty though, so probably, right? Is that where that came from? I think, maybe? I'm not really up on the things the kids say these days. Or, I wasn't really up on the things the kids say when I was a kid, so. Yeah, I mean, obviously, right? I'm not cool now. I probably wasn't cool when being cool was a thing that mattered. So, what you doing? Yeah, you gotta get closer, bud. There you go. There you go. Look at this big thing. What could it be? A trap. Okay, fine, I'll do it. It's a trap. There. There. Are you happy? I've debased myself for you. Just gonna climb all these little ledges. Look, see this weird thing. I don't know, Midna. What do you think it is? Why are we suddenly warping it? I don't understand. Why would we just warp this giant thing that we don't know what it is? So long, mysterious pillar. It's off to the digital world with you. Ah, I'm not far behind! Oh, it was the bridge. Just like in Smash Bros. It makes so much sense now. But the really important thing is that, yeah, there's a warp point in the desert. Very important. Very, very important. Because I think that's the only one that's going to happen there. So if you don't get it, you have to canyon your way in every time. What are you up to, Ryan? Why are you deliberating on this so much? So that hole is the Cave of Ordeals, or whatever it's called, where you just go through like 50 floors of battles and more battles. I think I explain it in more detail on a later video, but I guess I'll tell you about it now too, since I don't know what else to say. So, in that Cave of Ordeals, you will go down and I think you will do 9 battles, and then on the 10th floor you meet a great fairy. And she will release fairies into one of the springs of the light spirits. That are, you know, the big, like, animals that were freed earlier in the game. So then you rinse and repeat until you've done all 4. And so then there will be fairies at all the springs for you when you want to reload your fairy bottles. And at the very bottom, she gives you a bottle of Great Fairy Tears. No, she doesn't give you a bottle. She fills a bottle that you have with Great Fairy Tears, I believe. Because I think I got all the bottles when I played this playthrough, and I certainly didn't go to the bottom of that cave. So, yeah, and Great Fairy Tears are good. They're not really worth going through 50 levels of combat for. But it's something to do if you need more out of your Twilight Princess game. I feel like the main quest is more than long enough, personally. But hey, you know, there was a day when if a game didn't, you know, last 50 hours or more by the time I was 100% done with it, I would be disappointed. And that was when I was a stuck-up little brat. So, yeah, I've really matured since then and just learned to appreciate games for what they are and not what they aren't, or not dismiss them for what they aren't. And I think I'm a better person for it. Oh, this is an actual wolf. For some reason, I walked up to him, or Link walked up to him and was like, oh, great, Howling Stone again. I was like, this isn't a Howling Stone. This is the result of a Howling Stone.
We meet again. At last, the skills I have to teach you have entered the realm of the true secrecy. They are forgotten ways that do not leave our whatevers. Among the techniques I shall be teaching you are some that may even endanger you. Do you feel ready to learn these skills? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the Helm Splitter. Now then, come at me.
I just really don't like the light text on light glowy background. It's so hard to read.
Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My fifth hidden skill is the Mortal Draw. Let it be hewn into your mind. The ways of the sword are known to many creatures, and some have strengthened their guards against shield attacks and back slices. Should you encounter such a foe, the mortal draw that I am about to teach you is most effective. You must sheathe your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the ZL target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Then, before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with A. There is no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. Very well. Now, try it.
Ah, gotcha.
That was a pointed strike. But do not forget that this technique leaves your life at risk. The fifth hidden skill, the mortal draw, has been passed on.
It's pretty cool, but it's not nearly as useful as it sounds.
There are still 2 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next. May we meet again?
Weird inflection on that last sentence. Gotta say. Wasn't good. Wasn't great. Wasn't even excellent. I would re-record that if given the chance. But this is a non-stop train to the end of the video, so weird inflections are just going to be the way they are. Ugh, beavers. I hate them. Get out of here. Stupid little homing cactuses. Oh, treasure chest. Arrows. Yeah, arrows. See, I can intuit things sometimes. Oh man. We're drawing close. 30 seconds left. Video's almost over. What do I say? Well, folks, I feel like we've got a lot done today. A lot of side questing, a little bit of main quest complete. But, that's gonna be it, so I guess I'll say, thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.